We are playing a Mega Man, which just came out yesterday. This game is available. There we go. This game is available through the Nintendo Store. You can buy either the first half, which has games 1 to 3, which, from what I've been told by a lot of people, is if you can't afford the $80, which I think is still BS for the physical copy. From where I live, it's $80. That you should just get the first collection. So Mega Man was one of them, one of my favorite Teletoon shows, or Kids Network, whatever America had. So let us get to playing. So we're basically at the very beginning of the game. We are, we just woke up, just went to school. We learned basic fighting in the game. You know how you survive in the internet. We've just learned that. So we're gonna do that. As you can see here, there's art on the side that is changeable in the settings. You can change it to your different characters. It's roll. Gotta put her on here. There's some really cool ones with other characters, and I think you can unlock more. And if you pre-ordered it at some locations, you got other bonuses. But for the game one, we're gonna run with roll, whatever her name is. The love interest basically of the character. But she does some pretty cool things. She's not just a damsel in distress. She actually, is the smart one of the group. You always have your sort of like three. Oh, sorry, baby girl. Your three groups. You have like the dumb, brooding but super loyal friend who will defend you till the end. You have your brave, naive yet action-going main character, and then you have the smart, quieter kid who has like the heart for the main character, but is kind of self-conscious of themselves. So yeah, take yourself. Which character are you? But anyways, let us go. We just finished school, got out of combat training, because they teach that in school when in real life they don't. It's like these games where they teach you about real life safety problems, yet in our world they don't teach you about anything, except for who was the 5th president. Anyways, anywho, let's go. I'm gonna talk to some people. We're not trying to 100% in or anything. We're just playing. I'm gonna fail a few times, but this will be on YouTube. Most likely on there if anything happens or something silly happens or the cat causes destruction because I'm on my own with her again. I'll edit it out, but yeah. I'm also in a Discord call, so if I start randomly talking to some other people, you might not hear it. I have it audio split, so that's what's going on. Feel free to talk about stuff in the chat, and I'll answer and stuff, and play with I have sound notifications and things, and some of them are actually tied to special events. So if you always want to watch some tank related stuff or painting models, they're in there. Try my best not to catch the coughing and hacking on mic, just because again it's that flu, it's turning everything into thick. So yeah, we're just running around town, moving fast, life homebound, do. Live next door to her. Oh yeah, the character, like your your girlfriend's stalker. Stalker, not stalker. There's your house. The boy who's like, the teacher's like, okay, did I forget anything? And he's like, yes, teacher, you forgot to give us our homework. Yeah, it's this frog-looking kid. Sometimes you get a chip after. Is it like a digital chip? So chips in this game are basically programs. So think like the Nintendo Switch cartridges or a SD card. That's if you played Cyberpunk slash Shadowrun, it's basically just like a decker. So the main premise of this game, if you haven't played, is in this world in the future of 2020X or whatever. We basically it's like today. Everyone has a sort of like Neopet Digi device in their. It's Digimon meets freaking Pokemon, or Digimon meets Metabots. But everyone has this sort of like PDA device, or like a smartphone that's a little bit extra thick, like a Switch, basically a Nintendo Switch in there as a phone in their pocket. And the internet is so vast and things like that, and everything's kind of online, and everything is like a smart car or like an electric car or a smart device, that humanity has basically, it seems like the manufacturers of this have dumbed down education on people, and they can't use a keyboard and a mouse in their brain, so they have an AI like Siri or Alexa, and they can kind of buy these programs, customize them to look like things called navies, or navigational artifact, or navigational program. They call them navies, or call them avatars. And the kids get them, parents have them. You can't basically do society without them. They are basically you in the internet. And the premise of the show is you're a kid named Lan, and this was a show, and it also had a physical toy where you got your own digi device with the chips and stuff. And I actually had both versions, but mine broke because the gyro device that was in it to help like promote walking and stuff and running to your friends broke, and that's how you would recharge Mega Man when he died. So I had to I had one life, and I had to keep resetting him every time he died. But anyways, so when you in this game, that's the premise of this world, and some cool stuff happens. You got to fight a Team Rocket thing, and in the movies, you kind of almost blend in and become Mega Man. It's some weird mixture of Souls hybrid thing. Yeah. So that's the general premise, and chips are programs like in pre-made programs from hackers and IT personnel that you can plug into your phone to buff or do things and help, like playing video games or learning music and stuff, or for the most part in this game, antiviruses. Oh yeah, and here's the balding girl who has an attitude. So yeah, so pets, that's the device basically. The NetNavi, which is your character. Yeah, there you go. But nobody uses the default settings. You gotta customize. If you install an emotion program, you can chat with it. Or if you collect battle chips, you can become a net battler. Again, but the premise of the game. I meant to ask you about your pet. Never seen that one. I guess that must be an old type. Must suck to be poor. Yeah, she's supposed to be like the rich, spoiled, bratty kid. But, she's balding, so she's already lost. Not to make fun of people balding. It's just the character type in this. She do have a big house. Old man Jenkins, what do you got to say? AC/DC town, yeah. Metal. We're in the town of metal. Take this dark steel axe, for we are in a plane of metal. Anyways, Den City. Hell yeah. You guys should watch my stream. I am on the Twitch. On the Twitch, you can see it on my thingy. Wait, so and what the kid means by jacking in, which is, besides it being a funny, is that your program, your deck, your phone can plug into USB ports all over the world, and that's how you kind of do programming now, or computer stuff, charge your phone, Oh my eye. I hate being sick and being allergic to things. Watch yourself, cat. Stop walking through there. Oh my eye. Why my eye? Oh. Okay. Businessman. Yeah, so this one, it's like a conspiracy theorist's dream. The World Wide Web is plotting out there somewhere. Feels like the hacker 4chan situation in this game. Like, is this like the first era where the internet exploded like in Shadowrun, and now we're rebuilding from it? So it's all like LAN parties. Can I not get through the tree here? Get out of the car. Mom, I threw up. No. Squirrel. You're still studying? Oh. Yeah, that's for school. Here, and then, so this is Mega Man. You talk to him. So let us go home, I guess. I think I've seen everything around here. Talk to you. Oh. I didn't talk to you. Yeah. That'll be unlocked later on. That's how you travel through the world, is through the metros. There's your girlfriend's house. Yeah, she's freaking stalking her still. Again, you have Mega Man's pet dog. Yeah. Yep. Let's see your doggy. So, Mega Man caked up. But, this is the digital world, so the other half of the game. This is where all your major exploring, combat, and leveling will happen. So we can still run. Yep. Alright, so this is combat. So it's just, if you guys have played Fractured Butthole, this is basically that combat. So how you work here is, we have these chips, your combat stuff. You have a deck, basically. And when you start out each round, you can get another row. So you can skip. If you don't like what you draw, you can skip, which is add. And you'll get another 5 added. And on the right there, just like above the OK, that's where you can slot like your that's your USB ports, basically. Your USB ports. And so each chips kind of has a thing. So here we have a health-based thing. You have your sort of weapons, melee weapons, and ranged weapons, grenades. So as you can see, for cannon, your basic one, there's a letter and a number. So how this game makes it is, you can only slot stuff into your ports that have the same letter as each other. So S is usually like your basic slash, like slashing weapons. A are your sort of powerful stuff. L is usually your health and support. N is usually like your close range weapons. C is usually your explosives. Sometimes you can switch the letter around through upgrading or finding other versions of it. But right now we just got the basic deck. So we got basically this stuff. So I could theoretically just skip the turn to see if I get more. But we're only fighting a single sort of virus that they call them. Which is weird because this is our home security system, so we don't want these in here. But The home security system is basically a safe place where you can just level. So if you wanted to grind to get more quote-unquote chips, that's how you do it. So we're just going to select cannon and go okay. So that top bar there is how long it takes for you to get your chips back. Boom. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're gonna definitely take that and cover 10. So here we go. Then we're just gonna. If I push right bumper, yeah, it'll tell you you throw a bomb. So it's gonna be 3 deep. Boom. There you go. And we got money. So you can kill. And thinking about it now, they kind of called it slash, unless this has always been a thing, but that was because in Japan I don't know if it's a thing or not, but their construction helmets have little crosses on it, and you know, because the UN and war stuff, the red cross is for ambulances, so they make them green. So miners, like people that are mining and stuff depicted in these shows, have green crosses on construction helmets. But I think that's supposed to be their search and rescue helmets have those. But anyways, so this virus, somebody was literally freaking overclocking our dog to get data mining some Bitcoin, some Dogecoin. Freaking get out of here with that shit. So yeah, there's nothing really much else around here except for some stuff like that. So this is a cannon. This just lets us run away. So we're just gonna run. Escape. Yeah. That's our home's defense system. We're not gonna mess with that. Hey. Oh. So yeah, that's how we get back. So that's a friend. So we can do that, do that. I kind of wish that they made it so that you're hey, that you can you know, what was I trying to say? I can't remember now. Oh. Boom. It's weird playing this on a joystick. I'm using a Pro Controller, so this can be used with Pro Controller. It can be used table mode, a single. I'd say the best way to play this is if you have the Super Nintendo sort of like USB controller they made for their emulator, or a Pro Controller, or not a Pro Controller, a single Joy-Con with a strap. That way you get that classic Game Boy feel. Yeah, so this is our doggo. Anyways, we're gonna go. So, just like in Shadowrun or Cyberpunk, you can either jack out from or unplug yourself from that platform I went into, and you can instantly go. There's no sort of issue. Or you can, you know, do it's like a hot logout or whatever, cold logout. And it does some stuff to you, and you kind of lose a spot to save and enter from. So it's usually you just want to leave if you have to go somewhere quickly, or like you know you're gonna not survive that area, that you ever want to do that. Yeah. Net safety is checking our home control panel. You heard, right, about ovens exploding? That's the accident Mel was talking about this morning. So I think this is one of the bad people. I'm glad I didn't have to cuss. Go to your room. Hey kid, your dad's never home. Go to your room so you don't get in the way, quote unquote. Yeah, of course. Of course. In the way, yes. Oh. We have a hamster. Look at our hamster. Secret tools. You're not going to tell me about the poster? No? What? Yeah, so we can enter here. Transmit.